Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Tuesday, Tuesday, May 11th. Now, we had a really vicious, brief, intense thunderstorm blow through here last night, and I didn't think we had any damage, and well, fortunately we really don't have any significant damage. But one of the dead ash trees, one of the many dead ash trees from the bugs, broke off, halfway up, as you can see. And let's see here, careful Joe. You can see it just missed the trailer. And then, sort of upon further review, as they say, oh, that's interesting. I came back here, and you can see where it fell there, Also some dead walnuts, or some walnut limbs broke off. Thank God it missed the house. It's considerably cooler today since this little line of thunderstorms, really intense thunderstorms, ushered in a cold front. So it's been in the mid 60s, low 60s today. We were Skyping with Tony Pincham last night when it blew in, and I was surprised we didn't lose power, or the internet didn't go out, or no, that all worked fine. And and it was we heard it was blowing so hard, and raining so hard that you couldn't see 30 feet out the door. You couldn't see the end of the garage at the end of the house. In other words, you couldn't see that far down. You can see where the house ends. That's about as far as you could see. And it was like that for about. It was of that intensity for about between 5 and 7 minutes. Now the tornado warning sirens went off just after basically all the rain had stopped here, because it stopped almost as fast as it started. And then the tornado warning sirens went off, and of course it was for stuff off to the east of us. Well, thanks be to God on that one, as always. Now today I was going through some materials that the Ohio Department of Transportation sent me about all of this acquisition and eminent domain and this, that, and the other. And it did have a complete, a complete detailed set of plans. And it also had the actual legal descriptions that will be on the various deeds I have to execute when the time comes. So the good news is there was no real news in any of this stuff. It had been explained to me, and I had discussed it with people before. In terms of my issue with the trees, I'm going to take AEP at their word, American Electric Power at their word, that they're going to work with me a bit in terms of adjusting that. And then in terms of a drainage easement, you know, they actually show the big sycamores being removed as part of that drainage easement, but they've been in the low part of the drainage basin here anyway. So I have a feeling those things are probably going to make it, but we'll see. In any case, I have an appointment with a lawyer on Thursday, the 14th at 10 o'clock in the morning. And so I'll go up there and, you know, show him this stuff, and he can get the ball rolling in terms of negotiating and, you know, trying to be sure I don't get the big shaft, you know. So I may actually try to photocopy those tomorrow or photograph them. Actually, I could. They're double 8.5 by 11s. I could actually photocopy them on my machine here. So I might do that. But I'm going to do that. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not going to do that today. So other than that, that's been about it. Still home safe here by the grace of God. Give you a little picture here, a little picture of spring.